Hey!
Hey, hi.
Welcome to the Natasha and Debbie show.
Hello.
That's brutal. Just two patriotic girls, so please don't take us the wrong way. What's that?
I don't know what.
Another British foods and drinks taste testing for the first time
Yay.
on the Natasha
And Debbie.
show. Why?
We both did the
We
same
did not
time.
rehearse this, I swear to
We
you.
sure didn't.
No, we never do. So welcome. This is something that we love doing. We haven't done in 5 months with the British foods. We just did like a week or two. I don't even know. We did the Australian foods for the first time. And today we're going to go back to some British foods we haven't tried.
That's right.
Want to shout out to our Facebook family. Went with us to Jungle Gems, our international market here in Cincinnati that we're so blessed to have. And they helped us out with picking out some things, as well as we met our very first person from Wales.
Yes, we did. And from
Scotland, Edinburgh. His name is Steve. I don't know if you're watching, but if you are, hello.
Hopefully you are. Hi, Steve.
And thank you. New friends we made, and Steve hung out with us for over an hour and picking out stuff, educating us on things. So it was so cool, so much fun to meet people. Just love our city. It's so awesome.
It is.
So
before we get into it, we're going to do our rating system like we always do when we're taste testing food.
If you know our channel, you know how we do it.
That's right. But for those that haven't seen it before, 0 is hate it.
One.
1 is no, we're not eating it
One's
again.
nasty.
10 is yes, like it.
Love it.
Love
Want more of it.
Want to have more.
I rhyme.
So now you know how we're going to rate things. So we're going to taste some stuff and then we'll give it a rating after each one.
We will be palate cleansing with drinks in between things.
Yes, we will.
And this time we have a little bit more drinks than normal. But we're also going to be doing something a little bit different on 2 items specifically. We have I'll tell you in a minute. Let's just show you what we have first. How's that?
Okay.
You first.
We have the Aero Bar.
All things we've never tried.
Chocolate.
We have Rebels.
We have the Time Out Wafer.
We have the Bounty Bar. Now, this is one of the things we're going to compare to American. So I've been wanting to try this, and Debbie's not going to like this. It's coconut. I wanted to try this because this is the American version, which is one of my favorite candies, Mounds. Now, when we did the Australian foods, they had the Cherry Ripe, which is very similar to Mounds too, except they had the cherry flavoring inside. Right. So I said Almond Joy in that video, and I'm going to correct that. Almond Joy is another version of Mounds. It just has almonds in it. That's the only difference.
Yep.
So, but Mounds and Bounty, I want to know how similar they are. Now, the Mounds are dark chocolate. This one here is milk chocolate. I know you have the dark chocolate, but they just didn't have any at our store. So I'll be interested to know the difference between these two.
Right. And then we have penguins.
Those are foxes.
Or foxes. Sorry. I can't even read a package.
You were looking at the penguins.
Foxes.
And go ahead.
And since I've already mentioned penguins, we have the penguins.
And why do we have the penguins, you ask? Well, because we fell in love with the Tim Tams, which we now keep on our house at all times. Australia, thank you for this. And we did the Tim Tam Slam as well with these, which is putting them in the coffee and drinking it like a straw. And
people have said that you can do that with the penguins too. So we're gonna try the penguins, and we're also gonna try it with the coffee.
We're gonna try the penguin slam. We've been trying to think of a phrase to make that.
I say the penguin swim.
That works. The penguin swim. We also have Walker's Sensations Thai Sweet Chili.
Those should be good. I like spicy.
I don't do spicy.
Not so much.
We'll see how that works.
Then we have Mr. Kipling chocolate slices.
Chocolate cakes. Chocolate slices, yeah. I'm excited about those, actually. We also have Lilt. Now, I know because we were, like I said, we talked to our Scottish friend and our Facebook friends. We went and got this stuff. We heard this is getting discontinued or rebranded into Fanta drink. So, but we have plenty of it here in Cincinnati, Ohio. But we're going to be trying that. That's pineapple and grapefruit.
That should be interesting.
It shall.
And we are going to try the Tizer,
which we were told might be similar to the American Big Red. Don't know. We're also, like I said, we're going to try the Fanta British version, and we're going to compare that to the American version. Fanta. Dun, dun, dun. I've been dying to try this out.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's going to go well.
And then we're also going to try Ben Shaw's Dandelion and Burdock.
Mm-hmm. And is it last but not least?
That's
is it
all I have over here.
Okay, well, last but not least, I don't want to... Why do I have it on my side?
I don't know. She's been dreading.
No, before I get to the thing I don't want to show you, we're going to try British cheddar. Yeah, so this stuff is Barber's, and it is from your place.
Somerset, England.
It's crafted in Somerset, and it's vintage reserve cheddar, matured 20 months. So there you go. It was not cheap. We're going to try this first by itself. We've never had real British cheddar. And then we're going to do something that I'm not looking forward to.
That's right.
We're going to try the cheese and the pickle sandwich.
Yes. The Branston pickle and cheese sandwich.
I really don't want to do that.
We are going to try it.
I don't want to.
She's been dreading it. I can't wait to try it. Since I like piccalilli, I think I'm going to like this.
You okay? You can have mine.
So why don't we get right in and
all right, what
start
we
with... Let's go with the timeout wafer.
Alrighty.
Seems nice and easygoing.
Easygoing. If you guys like our content while we're here waiting for that to open up, please hit the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. Timeout wafer. Let's do this.
Timeout wafer.
I'm down for some chocolate. The train's even saying, oh, okay.
I'll give you a piece.
So, looks like a Kit Kat.
It
Feels
does.
like a Kit Kat.
It does.
I think it's going to taste like a Kit Kat.
Oh.
You got some?
Crumbling.
All right. Do it together?
Yep.
All right, let's do this.
Here we go.
Kit Kat. Different chocolate, though.
And lighter. It's lighter or fluffier. It's not as...
Yeah, true. It's not as dense.
Yeah. Harder, crunchy. I don't know how to...
Softer.
Fluffier.
I like it better.
Has a fluffy feel to the mouth.
I'm not sure about the chocolate, but I like the light, the fluffiness.
Yeah.
The lightness to it.
So what's your rating on that one?
I give that a solid 6. Yeah.
I'll go,
I actually like the aftertaste of the chocolate. That's weird. You getting that? No, so
yeah,
creamy.
I'll go with 6. That's a good one.
6 is fair.
Yeah.
Let's do the Rebels.
Ooh.
So apparently these are going to be all different types of things in here. Peanuts or different things. Oh, you probably run around when I was talking
I
about
heard a little
that.
bit about that. I think our friend that we ran into, that we met last night,
Yeah, Steve.
Steve was telling us about that too.
One for you. And one for me.
Is it going to be empty?
I don't know.
Is it gonna have something
I don't
in
know.
it?
It doesn't say.
Is it just going to be a puff?
A puff. Careful with your words. Mine's just crunchy. I like mine.
Reminds me of like,
Oh, mine. This one's not crunchy. I almost lost a tooth.
what is it, Maltesers?
Oh, man, I got one with caramel in it. You want
I'll trade you. Same one.
it? Really? Keep going. It was like the hardest caramel ever, too. What did you get?
I think that was chocolate inside.
Like extra? What was your first one?
Like a wafer, like a Malteser.
No, I didn't get that. So there's a bunch of different ones. We're not gonna sit here and try them all, but
I like those restaurant.
I give it a solid 5. I just don't like the caramel one.
I probably go 4, just because I really want to know like which ones I'm eating, and I can't tell from the outside. I mean,
You
I
can
said
finish
could
it off
tell a little
later. She will.
bit. Yeah, I'm gonna eat them the rest of the night. Every time I walk in the kitchen. Go for a drink?
Let's go for a drink. Oh, you're one for that one. Okay.
Yep. I gotta try it. I do like
Big Red.
Big
if
Red.
it tastes like that. I don't.
You want the first sip?
Get ahead there, kiddo. Don't say anything though. We should have brought glasses in for this. It's definitely red. I can see that on the top.
Definitely, for me, not like Big Red.
No, nothing like Big Red.
No, it doesn't have that cream flavor.
No.
It's just like
It's the problem I'm gonna have with the drinks is the artificial sweeteners.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I talked about that in the last one we did. I don't like them. I just don't like the aftertaste of the artificial sweeteners.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that after flavor.
Yeah, I
either.
feel like that's what I tasted on a lot of things. I
But
mean,
the
we have.
initial flavor, what'd you think of that?
Sorry,
The initial flavor?
not my thing. Yeah,
No.
I don't like red pops.
I think it tasted more fruity to me than anything.
Yeah, I give that a solid 2.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with you there.
But that's
On the
just
2.
kind of where I would have kind of thought that anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get the flavor out of my mouth. It's just that artificial sweetener I can't. I'm excited because on my side, we're going to have a bounty. You don't have to try it if you don't want to. You're not going to like it. It's coconut.
I'm not going to like it, but I'm still going to try
So
it.
here, do me a favor. Open the mounds so we can show. Let's see what the
Okay.
difference looks like. So again, I know you guys have a dark chocolate bounty, but they didn't have that. They were out. But the mounds are dark chocolate. I know this is milk chocolate. So I'll be curious to know how they taste different.
Mm-hmm.
Do they look the same? They are both 2 pieces. Oh, okay. This one, this is cool. This actually has like a print on the bottom. Look at that. With little palm trees.
Oh,
And it says bounty. You can't really get that. But you can see it.
so
Whereas,
ours actually comes with a little tray.
yeah, that's
hold
true.
your
This one
bars.
did not. Yeah.
Nothing printed on the bottom.
Nope. So,
They definitely look very similar. Except for dark chocolate, milk chocolate.
yeah, well, they got the little. Oh, I forgot
Yeah,
which one's which.
Oh, that one's milk
Duh.
chocolate.
That's dark chocolate. So, I'm going to go ahead and break open a Mounds, which is brand open. It's full of coconut. That's a Mounds, which I love. I loves it. And let's go ahead and break open this guy, which is a lot harder to break open. Okay. So there's actually some difference here, a lot of difference. So this is the Mounds, which is like thicker coconut pieces. And this looks a lot more like finely chopped.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree with that statement?
Yeah.
Or not as,
And the mound seems more, well, we'll say the bounty seems a little bit drier. Not so.
what do you mean by drier?
It just seems drier inside now.
Yeah, that it kind of does.
Not, I don't know if that's good or bad.
We'll find out. So, you want to try it?
I'll take a little nibble.
It's not that scary, I
It's got
promise.
chocolate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very similar. So you hate it.
I don't like coconut, so I do not like the texture of it.
I was just gonna say the texture of that is a lot less coconutty than the Mounds. I mean, you can see that by what I showed you.
I think the flavor of the coconut, it's not as strong as the mounds,
Mm-hmm.
but I just don't like the texture of coconut.
Yeah, so definitely, and I just put the Mounds in my mouth too.
Mm-hmm.
Mounds is a much stronger coconut, much more coconut, and
It
it's the
is.
texture of real coconut. The Bounty's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's much smoother,
Mm-hmm.
less coconut. You know, that strong coconut texture,
Mm-hmm. I did like that.
and
it was-
not as strong of this coconut flavor.
Yeah, I like that it was chopped up more. But my rating on that one is going to go 0.
8.
Whoa.
You know I love Mounds.
I
I
know
love
you
my
do.
coconut and stuff.
I know you do.
That's good stuff. I like it.
Try this,
Dandelion and burdock. Let's give that a shot. So, everyone talked about this a while back. And I don't know. We don't drink this stuff here. This isn't something you have in America.
No.
Nope. Not a thing. Really should have brought a glass in for us both to try it. Holy powerful flavor.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of flavor.
Oh my
Kind of
lord.
hits you. Has a little bit of.
Licorice.
That's what I was just going to say. Licorice.
Sorry, it
here
just
at the
came out of my
end.
mouth. I'm tasting licorice. Black
It was-
licorice.
Seemed like it was trying to be fruity, and then all of a sudden, bam, hit you with the licorice.
I didn't get the fruity. I got the licorice.
Mm.
Oh, you don't want this? I want you to try it again.
Oh, no.
She's like, no, thank you. Yeah, try not to burp. I can only taste licorice. Weird.
Yeah.
American
So-
palates.
So, what's your rating on that one?
I like sparkling water, you guys. I mean, that's my thing. You know that too.
Yeah.
I would give it a 2.
Now that it's kind of sat there for a minute, I'm gonna go with a 5. It's not. It's.
I took 2
pretty
drinks. Walker's Sensations Thai Sweet Chili Crisps.
good.
Give this a shot. Never had these before.
I like sweet chili sauce, so hopefully these
They're
are good.
big chips, man. There's a lot of seasoning in there. Okay, hopefully not too spicy. I'll let you have the first dib. Let us know if these. Yeah, I saw that.
I know. I was waiting.
Let us know if any of these are your favorites. Which ones you like? Which ones you don't like? Again, we are always honest about our reviews. We're not trying to be in any way, disrespectful. Just honest. We don't want to tell you something that's not true.
We're not gonna lie to you.
Nope. I got the bigger one. All right, whatever.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, go. Mmm. Okay, yeah. I don't even like chips that much for Christmas. Sorry. These are good. All right, well, we're done. Thanks for watching. This is the biggest bag we can get to here. That sucks. These are freaking great. 9.
10. Heck yeah, I'll eat those again. I like that there's enough flavoring on it to
The
give it
spice is
something
starting to get to me now.
without being like kill you with too much spices and flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that the chips are actually nice and a little bit thick. And not like super thick, but it's a nice sturdy chip.
Yeah, they're a little bit thicker than Lay's.
Mm-hmm.
But holy crap, these are good.
Yeah, I like those.
These are great. 9.5. I can't go 10 because it's a chip. That is so good. That's a lot of flavor. I didn't expect that, to be honest with you guys.
Try some boxes.
Some more chocolate.
Oh, see, it's all out over here. Chocolate.
You do. Surprising.
Chocolate.
Her side's all chocolate. Look, they're cute.
Very cute.
Sorry, they're just really cute. You get another bigger piece. Okay, so what's inside these guys? What's it say on the label? Milk chocolate covered in cream-filled biscuit bars. That makes sense. I didn't know there was cream in
Biscuit
there.
with cream and chocolate.
Ready, Freddie?
Uh-huh.
You're like already in. Let's do it. Smooth. I like these. I like these a lot. Solid 9. 9.
Definitely.
That cream in there is subtle, but then it gets stronger.
I'm glad it wasn't like too overpowering, too
I like that.
sugary, mushy.
Actually, I think that's incredibly sugary.
It was sugary, but it could have been like way over the top sugary. Like,
I felt it was.
no.
See, we have different palates. See, it's a misconception that all Americans love sugar. I don't care for sugar. That to me is very strong on sugar, but I like that.
I like because it still had a creaminess to the sugar
Yeah.
and sweet. It wasn't just like grains of sugar. So yeah.
But
I'll go.
that cream came out of nowhere. Afterwards, it kind of like got stronger. Those are good. I can see why you like those a lot. Those are quite tasty. Let's do our comparison between Fanta there and Fanta here. I think we shall. So, one first thing I noticed when grabbing your Fanta. You want to hold their Fanta?
I will hold
The British Fanta, the American Fanta, is the size. And then, of course, the logos are different. But the size. So, ours is bigger. Shocking, right? Yours is 330 milliliters, and ours is 355, I believe. We don't really look at milliliters, we look at ounces. 355 milliliters. So, a little bit different in size, not a lot of difference. And then, of course, I always look at the back. So let's compare a couple things. We'll do the whole thing here. The sugars, this is where I knew there was gonna be a thing here. So, we know that you have the sugar tax, we know that you have the artificial sweeteners.
Yes.
You guys are gonna freak out when I tell you how much sugar's in here. In the American, we have 43 grams of sugar. You all just lost your minds. And in yours, you have 15 grams of sugar. I would venture to say these don't taste anywhere near the same type of drink.
Definitely not.
No. And there is quite a few different things in here. Like sucralose and things like that, the artificial sweeteners and stuff, which, again, not a fan. And I also know that you don't have the orange food coloring that's in ours. which
That's
is banned
interesting.
there. So what we decided to do with this, instead of just opening and tasting them, is we're gonna pour them in a glass to see the difference in the colors too.
Yes, we are.
Will you be my glass girl?
I will be the boss.
Wait, thank you.
Holder.
Whoa. All right, so firstly, I'm gonna pour in the one that you guys will know, and that'll be the British one.
Let's put that one back here.
You want that one here?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. That's not the color we know. Nope.
It looks like orange juice.
It does.
Kind of.
Looks like lemonade.
Yeah.
That's the British one. Okay, so the American one. I
Let's smell it. See if
I
it
have
smells
I have a thing about when
I
people
know,
smell her
people smell
food. I
food.
hate that. She knows. That's why she did it. Now,
Probably.
orange Fanta, I'm gonna argue all day long, should be orange. Therefore, orange. It's the same color as the can. Hence why the can's that color.
Mm-hmm.
So, there you go. Looks like two totally different beverages right off the gate, right? Like, I would never think this was orange Fanta.
But look at the carbonation difference.
Your red shirt. I'm gonna try to hold it so you can see it better without the color. Yeah, there is a strong difference in carbonation. Like, the American one, much more carbonated than this one.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
But do they taste like?
so,
We know what ours tastes
smells similar. You made me do that.
like.
I know what ours tastes like, so. Oh Lord. Here we go. Mm-mm. Sorry, I didn't mean to give that away for you. That's not the same thing, guys. You're not drinking the same Fanta we're drinking. No. That tastes powdery.
It does, and I'm missing the actual orange flavor to it.
Yeah, I don't
Does
taste
it
any.
taste like orange?
It tastes like powder to me. With,
Like Tang? Like old Tang?
yeah. Sorry about the face. Gotta always be honest with you, but that, okay, that's actually, I didn't think I'd like it based off the artificial sweeteners, but, oh wow. I'm sorry, that's a 1. That is so different. If you can find an American version, try it. I know that you have it there. We've had a couple people try it. They did like it better, but they also said it was so much sugar they needed water afterwards. But again, we don't drink a lot of this. I mean, I don't really.
Yeah.
And I do tend to want a little bit of water myself after I drink some of this stuff.
Yeah, it tends to make you a little bit.
I have to drink this
thirstier.
now just to get that. I'm sorry, but no, that's not the same Fanta we're drinking here. at all.
Absolutely not. I mean,
no.
but I don't hate the flavor.
Really?
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Really?
But if I want orange Fanta, obviously I want ours because that's what I'm used to. That's what I've grown up with. It is orange. So let's go with the Mr. Kipling's chocolates.
I'm excited about these, actually. I don't want to try these.
Within these packages.
We had something Mr. Kipling, Bakewell something.
How
they're
cool is
little
that?
tiny guys.
Little tiny.
Little
and they're
dudes.
individually wrapped. I like that.
I hope I didn't offend anybody with my Fanta. But again, honesty. Just going to be honest with you. I didn't expect that much of a difference.
Definitely being honest.
Really didn't expect that much of a difference. Is there something inside of it?
Looks like it. Maybe a little cream or something.
Huh. Okay. I was going to say, let's pop it open. Oh, is that hard to...
Hard, but it's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's in between.
Yeah, there's a little something in the middle.
Yeah.
A little something in there. Can't tell what.
A little icing on top.
Let's find out. Chewier than I thought.
Mm-hmm. What is that in the middle?
I don't know.
If it tells us.
What'd you say?
Nope, just exceedingly
There's
good.
icing.
Chocolate slices.
There's icing. They remind me of something American. I just can't figure out what it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I
One of
know
the
it-
snack cakes we have.
Yeah. I'm not sure which one it is though.
Something Hostess, I think, brand.
Probably.
They're a bit dry
Mm-hmm.
and chewier. I didn't expect that chewiness. You know, I thought they'd be softer.
Yeah.
But I didn't dislike them at all. I thought they're actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's.
The icing's good on top.
I love the icing on it.
I'm gonna have a nice 7.
A 7.
Yeah,
That's good.
it was smooth.
I'd probably go the same. It was a nice smooth chocolate. It wasn't overpowering.
No.
Wasn't like smack in the face chocolate.
Smack in the face chocolate. I'd go higher, except the chewy part I didn't like too much. I just expected it to be softer,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But I would have gone to an 8.5 with the chewiness.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that was just the icing being a little hard.
Mhm.
But
I definitely eat them again.
I'd eat the heck out of those again.
Yep.
Those are good. So, Lilt.
Ooh.
Not sure about how I feel about that one.
What is it? Pineapple
And grapefruit.
Should be pretty citrusy.
Yeah.
Do you have this for breakfast or all day long?
These all have
I'm
the
sure
same
it's all
sugar
good.
content to it. Huh.
All of them do?
Yeah,
The 15?
15 grams. It's like,
Okay.
is that like the standard?
That must be like the max.
And these are all cold. We've had these in the refrigerator
Yes.
for over a day, and we just pulled them out. So believe me, my hand is freezing cold. All right. I'm not going to smell it because I hate people. I don't have a clean glass to pour this in so we can drink it at the
No,
same
we don't.
time. We didn't plan that out well.
No, we didn't.
All right, Lilt. You're better at hiding your expressions first.
Okay.
But you don't have to hide your expression. I feel like I can smell pineapple right now. Don't even swallow it. Yeah, just keep it in your mouth. Don't swallow it. Oh, that's strong. Weird. You guys aren't gonna. Okay, come on. Go ahead.
I didn't really taste. I taste more of the pineapple than I did the grapefruit. I think with the sweetener in there, it kind of tastes like the other ones. So yeah,
I give this a 7.5.
nice.
Of all the drinks, this one I like.
Nice.
And I hate grapefruit.
You do hate grapefruit.
I did taste more pineapple,
Mm-hmm.
but I do not think what you just said at all. I totally disagree with you. I don't think it tastes anything like the other ones.
Really?
A lot less of that artificial sweetener. The grapefruit is cutting that. That's what it's doing.
Yeah.
Grapefruit's strong stuff. It's cutting that. I think the pineapple's cutting it too. I like this one. This is the. Oh, I won't be buying it over there because it's going away.
I know they're gonna redesign it.
Well,
so.
if Fanta rebrands it, oh god, into the Fanta they have there. If it tastes like this, I would still buy it. Well, we'll just buy a crap ton of it here.
Like, so if we put that with the orange Fanta, would it be what's going to be the new thing?
No, but I like this one a lot. What did I say?
7.5.
I think 8.
Okay. So I would still drink that. I'd give it a 7. But I would prefer to drink the orange Fanta
What?
over that.
The British Fanta?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
We don't have the same
We don't.
palettes.
We don't.
You have Arrow still. Let's do that.
Oh, yeah. Gosh.
I'm sitting there looking
I
at that.
almost
going,
forgot
"Wait a
that one."
minute.
That's fun.
Does Dove make that? Because that looks like. I'm curious. Do you know? Does it say? Because it looks like the same way
Here's
the
the
Doves.
package. And I'll get you a piece and you can read if you want to. Isn't it neat how candy bars can be shaped so differently?
Nestle. It's Nestle. Okay. They're Nestle. Duh. This is right here.
It's kind of the fun of,
I feel like
eating
I'm
in a candy bar.
I feel like I'm gonna bite into this and it's just gonna be air.
It might be.
Let's do it.
It'll be nice and bubble.
Oh, that's freaking great.
Mmm.
9.5. That's awesome.
That's so nice and smooth.
That is great. That is great.
Yeah, that has the chocolate spot.
That does. There you go.
Oh, thanks.
We're not gonna have a stomachache at all. You know, wash that down nicely. Some
There you go.
9.5. What'd you give it?
Oh, 10.
It's hard to get me to give it 10.
It's chocolate and yeah, it's really good.
We're gonna try the cheese first.
Yes.
So this is, like I said, this is the Barber's. It says made on our family farm, 1883, original recipe, farmhouse cheesemakers. Vintage reserve cheddar crafted in Somerset since 1883. Matured 20 months. Always matured for a minimum of 20 months to provide a West Country farmhouse cheddar that is powerfully intense and complex with an exceptional depth of flavor.
Nice. So I've got the cheese sliced up here as best I could. It kind of crumbled, so oops.
It's crumbling. Is it
It
supposed
is.
to do that? I'm
So-
assuming it's supposed to.
Let's try some cheese.
That is some strong cheese.
Smells delicious.
It does. You want me to give you a piece? You got it. I'll take a little piece at first. I do love cheese. You know I'm lactose intolerant, so this is painful for me, but I'll enjoy it hopefully. So, This is, again, the vintage reserve cheddar from Somerset. Our first ever British cheddar. There we go. Holy crap, that's strong. Woo! Zing. I love cheese.
That is
9.5.
strong, but really nice and creamy.
9.5.
Yes,
Holy
I would
crap.
have to agree.
God, you know, that's a lot. You have to go very...
Yeah, very little pieces of cheese.
I couldn't do a lot of that.
You don't need much.
No. It's much stronger than the typical American cheddar for sure.
Yes.
Woo!
I love
it too. That's awesome. It's just
Nice.
much stronger than I anticipated.
And creamier too.
It is very creamy.
Really good.
It is. It's very creamy.
So creamy, it's like almost a rich cheese.
Yeah, that's actually the best word for it. Rich. That's good. Okay, but now we gotta have it with a stupid pickle
Now we gotta
stuff.
make the pickle sandwich.
I don't know.
It's gonna be great.
This is the only thing I've been not wanting to try. The Branston pickle. So we're putting butter on the bread. Now we did go for wheat bread because that's what we eat here in our home. Holy smell, Branston pickle. That's some strong smelling stuff.
Alright.
So we're doing butter. So I'll just kind of show you. She's got butter in a bread.
Give me the
Got you a spoon here for the Branston. How much do we put on here? Everyone said not too much, but I saw pictures and they showed it like coming out of the sandwich.
Does it have to go on the bread, on the butter? Or does it go on the other piece of bread? Does it make a difference?
No, they batter both pieces.
Butter both pieces?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't do that.
Right? Right, guys? Pretty sure I'm right about that.
Probably. It seems to be that way. Like,
Yeah. We don't butter our bread for sandwiches here. We just put our mayonnaise on it and then whatever toppings.
okay. So
But
then
we never put butter on our breads.
put some Branston on there.
Yep. Or is the cheese first? You know?
I think cheese on one side.
Right. I don't know. We're doing the best we can. Just go with it. It'll taste the same, I'm sure.
We'll go with, who knows?
Just throw it on there.
This much?
I'm making sure it doesn't fall. Spread around there. Don't really spread too much. You gotta put more than that.
It's kind of chunky, so it doesn't really
You gotta
spread.
put more than that.
Alright.
Well, that's like eating a corner of it. We don't have a knife to cut this, dude. Here, I got you.
Alright, you do that?
I don't think that's enough. It doesn't spread, you're right.
Yeah, it's chunky, so you can't spread it.
So you got some extra stuff to
I
it.
don't think you're
Every
supposed to
picture
do
I
too
saw
much.
showed that it was like coming out of the bread. It's very strong
I
smell.
also think you don't do too much.
Well, you know, the pictures showed it that way. All right. Cheese is flying out of this sandwich. This stuff is very
We're gonna be finding cheese around here for
for a month.
a couple days.
We have no idea if this is how you're supposed to make this, but
Hopefully it's right.
I know people on Facebook said just a little bit, but I saw the pictures and they said otherwise. So,
Well.
all right, Branston pickle and cheese sandwich
There we go.
with real cheddar from
From
Somerset.
Yes. Here we go.
Go ahead. I think they were right about just putting a little bit on. Wow.
That packs a lot of flavor in there.
I like the cheese. Can I just lick that wedge of cheese?
Sure.
I'm not gonna lie, Branston pickle tastes exactly like I thought it would. It does. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Because it's got the other stuff in it, like the pickle it did, like the cauliflower, I can taste that, or carrots or something like that. I like that. I like the veggies in with that.
I do like that. I love this cheese.
Mm-hmm.
With the pickle.
Okay, second bite, I actually like that.
Mm.
Weird.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can definitely see why you put cheese with the pickle. They kind of blend together and complement each other.
Is it part of a plowman's lunch, if I'm not mistaken? I feel like I've heard that before.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it is. Wouldn't that also include a Scotch egg?
Hey.
I'm not disliking this. The more I'm eating it, I'm like,
I know.
it's growing on. I hated the piccalilli at first when we first did that too.
But you ended up like
But then I ended up helping her eat the whole jar.
Yep. I had a feeling I would like this because I do like piccalilli. So
I'm loving that cheese.
I am 10.
No.
10.
Growing on me, but right now, no. I might change this rating later on.
I will eat the rest of the jar. I can't wait to put this on a burger.
6. I thought I was going to give it a 1, so.
True.
I'm trusting myself. I'm still eating it, so believe me,
right?
I don't eat things I don't like. We did the Australian foods just recently, and we did the Tim Tams, right? And then we did the Tim Tam Slam, which is you take the corner bite off of each side, and then you put that like a straw in the coffee or tea, but we like coffee.
Right.
And then suck it up, then you immediately flip it over and it explodes in your mouth. Tim Tams are the only thing I think I've ever given a 10, maybe. No, Scotch eggs, bubble and squeak, never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. But Tim Tams might be one of the only snack foods I think I gave a 10 to. Possibly. Right there. But everyone said, these remind us of penguins, or are they like penguins? So we wanted to know. So we're going to try these by themselves, and then we're going to try those the Tim Tam Slam way, the Australian way, which is dunk them in some coffee and try to drink it out of a, like a straw and see if it works that way too. I might want to try that with foxes too. I'm not sure. I don't know if they'd work the same. Probably.
They might.
So we were told on the penguins while Debbie's opening those that they have little jokes on the inside of the wrappers. So, okay, thank you. So, yep, they do. They have little jokes. So mine says, question, why don't penguins like rock music? So then flip it up. Because they only like soul. Okay, that's stupid cute. They're dad jokes. They're dad jokes. I love it.
Read mine.
Oh, you can't see because you don't have your glasses on?
My glasses.
Yours says, what's a penguin's favorite dog? Perfect question for you.
I don't know, a puppy?
A Bichon Frise. That was epic that's the one we got.
It does look similar.
They do look like, okay, hold on. So, I'm not saying they're the same thing, but I think penguins came out before the Tim Tams, which we also, the Tim Tams, I'm like, that sounds familiar. Is named after an American racehorse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. So that we're involved in this in some way. So this is a Tim Tam, the Australian Tim Tam, and that's the penguin. The penguin looks longer.
It is longer.
Longer straw. That's how I see that. But yeah, they're similar in the like shape and things.
Yes.
Interesting.
Let's crack it open.
Crack it.
Cracking. Oh, yes.
They look similar to on the insides.
Chocolates and crackery.
Cheers. There we go. Penguins. Wonderful little thing. Got there. They are definitely similar.
Very similar.
Similar. I wouldn't say very. I'd say similar. But I'm not comparing the two either. I just want to know what those taste like. I like them. I like them a lot. I think they'll definitely work with putting them in the coffee and trying them with a straw. You gonna nibble on it or eat it? She's sitting here like, I just want to make this last. We have a whole package. They're good. They're crunchier than Tim Tams. They're bigger. There's more cookie to it.
Yeah.
I give those a nice solid 8.5.
10. Big surprise.
I know. Okay, we're going to be right back. We're going to go make our coffee, come back, and then we're going to dunk them in there. Well, we're going to try the Tim Tam Slam with the penguin.
The penguin swim.
The penguin swim, exactly. Okay, coffee's made.
Got the coffee.
Just burn my tongue on it.
I went all Boston-y on my accent there.
All right, we're going to try it. We're going to do the Debbie's. Okay, instead of the Tim Tam Slam, we're going to do the penguin
swim.
The penguin swim. I mean, why not?
I know. Penguin swim, so I mean, come on. You're gonna go in the coffee and swim.
Okay, so remember how to do it. So you'll take a baby bite off the corner.
This is bigger. It's gonna be hard to stick in your mouth. Stick in my mouth. Hard for me to stick in my mouth.
Enough innuendos in this video
Okay.
that I've tried to ignore. But that one I just can't let slide.
Sorry.
So. Nibble. And then the opposing corner, nibble. Have any of you guys tried this since we did our Australian one? I wonder. Okay. This is a bigger straw though, so that's helpful. I don't want to burn my hand on this coffee mug.
Flip it in there.
I'm gonna burn myself. Don't burn yourself.
Coffee.
Coffee.
Waffy.
I find it easier to do it this way. I've become a Tim Tam Slam professional, so we've done a whole
Yeah,
a lot. Yeah, you know how many we've done. Are you ready? Okay. Remember, as soon as you get the liquid in, flip it up.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. This whole thing is not going
I
on my
know.
name.
We're gonna have chocolate all over this.
Here we go. I'm not gonna be able to get it from that side. Hold on. Hold on. Go ahead. You're fine. This way. Thank you. That was hard work, wasn't it? Hey, it's March. It's Debbie's birthday month, man. Come on.
I have to eat these chocolate-covered wafers for you. I mean, there's a lot of work I do around here for this. Suffering and eating all this chocolate.
That was fast.
And then drinking, eating coffee.
It
is.
That's freaking great.
A whole new world.
10. 10.5555555. No, 12.
I'm going to go with a 10 also.
12.
And look at
I
this,
want 12.
everyone. Debbie is holding a coffee mug.
And drinking coffee.
What?
We have to give credit to Australia, though, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have done this stuff. So thank you, Australia.
Okay, no. No coffee by itself. No.
Yeah, that's a typical reaction. You're so funny. She hates coffee.
Well, that was a whole lot of sugar rush.
Everything was great, and I loved it. And again, thank you to our Facebook family. And thank you to Steve, the Scotsman from Edinburgh, for your help. If you're watching, this was a good time, and we love chasing the different foods and things like that. And
hopefully you liked today's video, and if you did, please give us a like and consider subscribing to our channel.
And let us know again your favorites out of the things we got, things you don't like, and if you've tried, let us know if you're gonna try the penguin swim.
Hopefully you will. Let us know.
Yeah, well, you came up with it. So yeah, you can let
I
that
just
know.
named it.
Well,
and maybe it already has a name. We don't know. It probably does.
Aw, if it does, can we just change it to penguin swim? No, seriously, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope that you enjoyed this. It was a lot of fun. Thankfully, we learned over the year and a half we've been doing this to share.
Yes.
And not eat the whole thing by yourself. But I thought it was all very good. The Branston pickle, I'll let Debbie keep that. But I'll be taking the lilt and having some time with it alone. And the Bounty bar, and a few other things. But thank you guys so much as always. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. And until then, please, love like jazz.
Be as strong as Tyson.
Bye, guys.
Bye.